देख चुकी है चौक है ना नहीं मांगने का आए वाला नहीं
अगर मैं आपसे बोलूं कि आप एप्पल, सैमसंग, ओप्पो, वीवो जैसे स्मार्टफोन ब्रांड के प्रीमियम स्मार्टफोन को
Tonight we are in Vigo, up in the northwest of Spain. Good evening.
Good evening, Joe.
It's nice and warm and cozy here in the studio, not quite as cold and wet as it is out there. Where would you rather be, Jamal? Jamal?
On a beach, Joe. I would rather be on a beach.
The answer was a football pitch, Jamal Bouyan. That was the answer. The answer was a football pitch. Look at the weather. It is the game that we are featuring here on Facebook Watch tonight, live. Celta Vigo taking on Barcelona. Look at it. You can see the spots of rain on the cameras there at the Estadio Balados, right up on the very northwestern tip, like I said, of Spain before, as Barcelona visit Celta Vigo. And I'm imagining, Peter Reid, it's conditions like this which have meant that Celta Vigo quite often don't do too badly when they visit or have visitors from Catalonia. Salam, namaste. Thank you for joining us once again tonight, and start your comments now, because that's what I want to hear. Right, quick question again. I love this part. Jamal Bouyan, you first. Your first professional contract, what did you spend the money on? Your first big professional contract. What was the first big ticket item you went out and bought?
I bought myself an iPad.
An iPad?
No,
Really?
iPod. What is it called? iPod.
Oh, iPod. The music one.
The music one, yeah. That was the first thing I bought.
The first big thing that you spent
Yes.
money on. The first big thing that you spent money on, your first professional contract?
When I was a boy, it was a penny farthing bicycle.
A bicycle. Penny farthings were 100 years ago.
I didn't know what an iPod and that was about. £5.43, you can't get much for that.
That was your first big professional contract? Your first serious...
Oh, my first big one.
I'm not talking about...
my first big one was £125.
£125. And where did you spend the first... was it paid per month or per week?
Weekly.
Weekly, right,
days,
okay.
yeah.
So it was paid per week. The first weekly £125. What did you spend
I think
on?
I went out and got a Simca a white Simca car.
A car
Yeah.
was the first thing you bought.
It's the worst car in the history
Of
the
cars.
world. Oh, it was useless. Honestly, it was useless.
Oh dear. Well, the reason I'm asking that question, of course, is that Ansu Fati a couple of weeks ago signed his first proper, big, first-team professional contract with Barcelona. So I would like to know what he went and spent his first paycheck on. I'm sure we'll find out in the coming days. Maybe someone knows. Maybe you know. If you do, then let me know. Right. Also, I want you as well. Sri, you're first up tonight. Watching this match from New Delhi. Welcome. Thank you. I hope you're warmer and drier in New Delhi than they seem to be in Vigo. By the way, love you guys. Thanks for broadcasting fanatics like us. It's a pleasure. That's what we're here for. Also, Addy says, can Messi do it in a cold, wet night in Vigo? I love that. I love that. What a brilliant comment, Addy. Now, those of you who don't understand this joke, the joke is, and Addy's got a spot on, the joke is that Leo Messi couldn't go play in England because he couldn't play at a cold, wet night in
Liverpool.
Stoke,
which is up in the north of England. So, can he do it on a cold, wet night in Vigo?
It's in the Midlands.
Look at it.
It's in the Midlands, Stoke.
Oh, yes, well, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. Can he do it on a cold, wet night in Vigo?
Brilliant.
Is the question. Can he, yes or no?
Yeah.
No problem.
No, he can't.
He can't?
No.
You don't think Leo Messi will be 10 out of 10 tonight because it's cold and wet in Vigo?
I doubt we won't see him run that much today.
You won't see him run that much. Oh, goodness me. Jamal is fighting talk tonight.
Controversial.
Yes. And this one here from Nepal, is Panic not ready to start yet? Save your answer, gentlemen, because we're going to be talking about Panic in a short while as we see Gerard Piqué wincing at the cold, wet weather. So, I want to ask you about Celta Vigo, because the thorn in Barcelona's side on a regular basis when Barcelona visit Vigo is Iago Aspas. Why? And should he be at a bigger and better team, in your opinion, Jamal?
I think he has the abilities to play in a bigger team. You know, he's the biggest asset, and he has saved Vigo for 2 seasons for nearly getting relegated. So I think he deserves a better club than Celta Vigo.
Okay, so why is he not at a bigger and better club than Vigo?
I think a problem. He did go to Liverpool as a youngster. Didn't really hack it there. Some players have got a fit about them, you know, and I think this lad at Celta Vigo looks superb. Aspas. It didn't really happen for him at Liverpool. He went alone to Sevilla.
But he had a successful first stint at Celta before coming back to Celta. Obviously, there was a short burst at Sevilla, was it, in between?
Yeah.
So
Liverpool, Sevilla.
Yeah, Liverpool, and then I think he went on loan to Sevilla. But so is it a comfort zone thing then, Peter? Have you seen a player? Have you managed a player who was more comfortable?
I think they're not. Players aren't robots. Everyone's got a different personality. Everyone handles it differently. He, from the stats, from what we heard about him, Celta Vigo's his suit, and he's a problem for opposing defenders, because when he's in that shirt, he plays great. I've seen him a couple of times at Liverpool. Whether he was too young, the club was too big for him. He didn't really do it there, but it's a great fit at Celta.
Can I ask you this question as a manager? Have you ever had a player from a foreign country who, when you saw them in their foreign country in a faraway land, were totally comfortable when they came to England, they struggled? Who?
Yeah. A lad called Lilian Los Lons.
Right.
I seen him play for Lille. I signed him for Sunderland.
He was French?
Yes, he was. Yeah. You did well there, Lille, French. I like that. You're listening, you're taking. But when he come to me at Sunderland, I thought he'd be an ideal replacement for Niall Quinn. He just didn't hit it off. He left Sunderland, went back to France, went to Bordeaux, and got them in the Champions League. Maybe I was just a bad coach. I never thought of that, and that was before you said anything, because I knew it was coming.
It was, actually.
I knew it was coming.
It was, by the way. Let me get some more questions in here. Robbie says, I want to see a competitive match tonight between Barca and Celta.
I think you will.
Yeah, we certainly hope we get that. We saw one last night involving Real Madrid. We saw certainly one involving Real Madrid at the weekend against Real Betis. The game involving Barcelona wasn't as competitive. Their game against Villarreal, they thumped Villarreal. Also, as well, remember to put your flags on your messages. Rojak says it's 1 a.m. here. Love from Nepal. Thank you very much. Love to you too. Great to have you tonight. Now, Ansu Fati, we were talking about Ansu Fati because he signed his first big professional contract a couple of weeks ago with Barcelona. We all recognise Jamali's the future of Barcelona. How important is he to the future of Barcelona?
Well, it depends on the coach. If the coach don't trust him.
Well, that's a fabulous point. So let me ask you this then. Is Ronald Koeman the type of coach that an Ansu Fati, remember he's only 17, would thrive under?
I think he would, because, you know, Koeman, he worked with young players before, so he knows how it is to handle a young boy like Fati, who's coming up and, you know, already made his international debut for Spain. So this could...
सस्ते और अफोर्डेबल प्राइस पॉइंट पे बाई
बन्दै जाँदैछ बट दे हेभ टु मुभ फर द सर्कल एज वेल आर्चर गेमिङको कुरा गर्नुपर्दा एन्ड जियोसको दुईजना प्लेयर स्टिल पछाडिपट्टिको एरियामा रहेको छन् मेबीले स्प्रे दिन सक्छन् एउटा भेहिकल लिएर गएको हुनाले राम्रो स्प्रे एक्सपेक्ट गर्न सकिन्छ फाबियन इज गोइङ फर द स्प्रेको लागि गएका थिए कनेक्ट सम हाउ गर्न ट्राई ओके एभिलीको देख्न सकिन्छ मेबी त्यो ब्लू जोनको ड्यामेज पनि हुनसक्छ इभन कनेक्ट चाहिँ अलिकति प्रपर रूपमा भएको छैन फर नाउ प्लेयरहरू पुरै स्प्लिटेड यो सर्कलको सिफ्ट पछि आउन जान्छ ह्युज डिफरेन्स एन्ड देयर वी गो सर्कल सिफ्ट भइसकेको छ 4 एङ्ग्री म्यान एजमा रहेको छ फुटबलिस्टदेखि नोभा एसक्रिएफ बिटिआर लुप्सको टिम डिजिटल एथलेटिक्सको टाइम मोस्टली टिम्सहरू सर्कलभित्र मुभ गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ भने एन्ड 1 सेकेन्ड ब्लू बिज 1 and 3 को स्प्लिटमा खेलिरहेको छ भने टिम सिक्रेजिनको नियर बाई पुगिसकेको छ मेबी यहाँनिर एउटा फाइट प्रपर रूपमा फाइट एक्सपेक्ट गर्न सकिन्छ
बीटीआर को टीम को 4 जना प्लेयर छ गाडीपट्टि एएसएल को टीम छ एकजना प्लेयर डाउन भएको थियो बट लकी थियो कि उनी रिभाइभ गर्ने भए टिम सेक्रेटरीले ब्लू बीच को टीम को प्लेयरलाई डाउन गरिदिएको छ आफैले यहाँ गाडी छोडिदिए उनले आफैले आफैलाई बचाउन ट्राई गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ टिम सेक्रेटरीले सेन्टर समातेको छ ब्लू बीच एजमा छ 4 एम माथिबाट तल झर्नु पर्ने हुन्छ कोइना पावर पनि तल झर्दैछ एएसएल को टीम पनि फाइट छोडेर भए पनि निस्किनु पर्ने हुन्छ भने बीटीआर को टीमले जोन प्रायोरिटाइज गरिसकेको छ हासाकी डाउन भएको देख्न सकिन्छ टिम सेक्रेटरी भर्सेस टिम 4 एम हासाकी नक मात्रै हैन फिनिश पनि भइसक्यो बीटीआर को कम्प्लिट जोन फोकस देख्न सकिन्छ भने दुई जना प्लेयर डाउन अब यहाँ 4 एङ्ग्री म्यान 3 म्यानमा कन्भर्ट भएको छ सायद त्यो मध्ये पनि दुई जना डाउन छन् बट आरआरक्यू को टिमको दुई जना प्लेयर मुभ गरेको थियो भेहिकल साथमा फिनिश भइसकेको छ पहिलो स्क्वाड एलिमिनेसनको रूपमा आरआरक्यू निक्लेको छ अधिक एक किल पिक गर्न पाएको छ गाडी कुर्न पावरको प्लेयरलाई स्पोर्ट गरे सर्चको लागि जान्छन् स्वान कभर दिइरहेको छन् ताकि पछाडी प्लेयर रिभाइभ होस् रिभाइभ भएको छ 1 मैन शट हुनेवाला छ 4 एङ्ग्री म्यान बट जुन जुन एंगलमा पहिलेर बचेको छ प्लेयर कुर्न पावरको लागि ओपन एंगल छ त्यहाँ शट्स निकालेर फर्दर प्लेयरहरू डाउन गर्नका लागि एकदमै गलत ठाउँमा 4 एङ्ग्री म्यान फसेको छ सो अपर्च्युनिटी उडाउनको लागि टिम सेक्रेट जिन अगाडि गाह्रो पर्न सक्छ जिउसको टिमले हाई स्किल निकालेको छ मोस्ट अफ दी प्लेयर उनको चाहिँ एउटा बचेको पनि छ नेड फलो अप मात्रै आयो भने पनि डाउन हुन सक्छ फोर एङ्ग्री म्यान सायद यो म्याचमा अलाइभ हुन सक्ने केस एकदमै कम ओपनमा प्रोन भएको थियो आरामले डाउन गर्यो आरामले किल पनि सेक्योर गर्नको लागि ट्राई गरिएको थियो अब फोर एङ्ग्री म्यान यहाँ लास्ट म्यानमा कन्फिडेन्स स्वान एक्लै क्लच गर्नु पर्यो जुन लाइकली केस देखिरहेको छैन मैले टिम सेक्रेट दिन सायद फाइदा उठाउने कोसिस गर्ला भने जिउसको टिमलाई पनि नेभीको टिमले डाउन गरेको छ स्वानले अगाडिपट्टि स्मोक ट्राई गर्छन् ताकि केही चान्सेस बनोस् उनको लागि बट एउटा प्रपर नेडले पनि डाउन हुन पायो थ्याङ्कफुल्ली यहाँ कोइना पावरले जुन सर्ट्स दिन्छ त्यसले गर्दा टिम सेक्रेटरीले फल ब्याकको डिसिजन लिएको छ अनि सर्ट्स फेस गर्नु परेको छ नक आउट निकाल्यो जिउसको टिम
Señor Ignacio Iglesias Villanueva, el colegiado del colegio gallego, por delante de las dos alineaciones. Valencia a la derecha, Barcelona a la izquierda, con Mustafi como capitán de los valencianistas y con Andrés Iniesta como capitán del Fútbol Club Barcelona. El Barça, que va a disputar su 9ª semifinal de Copa de Su Majestad al Rey. Un equipo, por cierto, todas ellas las ha disputado Andrés Iniesta en más o menos minutos. Se saluda a los jugadores de uno y otro conjunto. La Valencia y va a jugar el Barcelona a trasmano, como todo correcto por las bandas. Comienza el partido, comienza la semifinal de Copa de Su Majestad. Atención a la contra del Barcelona que viene con Luis Suárez y con Messi. Apertura para el uruguayo, le va a pegar. ¡Gol del pistolero charrúa uruguayo! Adelanta en el marcador Luis Suárez a la Barcelona. Un robo de balón de Neymar, un solo pase sobre la contra. Y como el Valencia esperaba
las bandas y tienes un futbolista las bandas y tienes un futbolista ahí que te pierde el balón en el eje central,
André Gómez
desnudando el equipo
al balcón del área. Neymar ya se le está desmarcando por el costado a Luis Vidal. El pase de Sergio Busquets, la dejada
Back to football, what's your feeling, Marcel Desailly, ahead of this one? Do you think a winner, or is it just too hard in these games?
Barcelona is very, stable on the way in the tactical setup. They fit Rakitic, who has come back, very used to be very clever on the position, while we are saying balance, projection, skills, rapidity, all is there.
Good. I want to see a fight. Passion. Not a fight. I want passion, a fight. Not really fighting with each other, but really, I want them to fight for all the balls. I want to have technique. I want to have everything. But most of all, I want to see the passion of the El Clasico, and that is unique.
What's your feeling, David? Having seen these two teams close up.
Well, I think at the moment Barcelona are just slightly better form.
It simply doesn't get any bigger than this as far as club football is concerned. Real Madrid versus Barcelona in the first Clásico of the 2015-2016 season. Fantastic, of course, for Barcelona to have Leo Messi back, even if he is only on the bench today. He's been back in training for just over a week. Gerard Piqué's crossfield ball. Alba with the cross. Danger here for Real Madrid as Neymar just opens that right boot of his and curls just over the top. Well, Benitez knows that his side cannot afford solitary ground. A lovely touch off from Benzema. James finding Cristiano Ronaldo. Or Ronaldo going past Mascherano, crossing dangerously. And it's beaten away by Bravo. Keeping the position warm for Leo Messi, but he's doing well. And Sergio Roberto cutting inside. Beautiful pass for Suarez. Oh, what a finish! Luis Suarez strikes first here in the Bernabeu. Such a clinical move. That man, Sergio Roberto, starting again with Leo Messi only on the bench, and he's making his presence felt. It was brilliant midfield play from Sergio Roberto. then the little reverse pass through for Suarez, and didn't he take that chance brilliantly? Rakitic let it go for Roberto, and the pass was perfection, as was the finish. Outside of the right boot, first time shot from Luis Suarez, no chance for Keylor Navas. Well, we saw Rafa Benitez looking... now, will Neymar go for goal, or is it going to be a cross from the Brazilian? It's within shooting range. And Neymar does go for goal. And Navas showing a safe pair of hands there, got down sharply enough. Rafa Varane. Again, it's jittery coming out of defence from Real Madrid. A poor pass this time from Varane. This is Iniesta. Jittery coming out of defence from Real Madrid. A poor pass this time from Varane. This is Iniesta.
Losing the Madrid derby, it is time for Atletico to bounce back. Their next game in La Liga Santander against an Elche side who are in increasing danger of slipping into the relegation zone. So two teams with very different needs, but very real needs, meeting to start this Saturday in La Liga Santander. It's Atletico Madrid against Elche at the Wanda Metropolitano. Very pleased to be joined by Graham Hunter. Graham, good afternoon to you, and looking forward to a game that will really all be about Atletico trying to break down a stubborn Elche defence.
It will if you favour the big clubs. It will if you are concerned about the Spain title race, given that Atleti have all the credentials to be champions come May, but last week tripped up in their audition, lost to their big city neighbours. But if you come from the Alicante region, if you love the green and whites, then they'll be interested in the lineup, which is a little bit unusual from Almiron. You'll read it to us in a couple of minutes. And they'll be interested to see whether on the second visit to the Wanda Metropolitano, Almiron's ideas about how to defend, how to attack on the break, can take something from a team that his countryman, the one he admires but hasn't met, doesn't know, whether they can come here and cause another giant killing, which potentially, if Atleti aren't on the day, they might.
Elche certainly not coming here with a defensive lineup. They have struggled for goals this season. They've got 9 so far in 11 games. They're the joint lowest scorers in La Liga, but it looks like a 4-4-2 formation today, or a 4-5-1 with an attacking midfielder, Tete Morente, who used to play for Atletico's B team. So be interesting to keep an eye on that. They do have a debutant at the back as well. John Donald hasn't featured at all in La Liga, not even as... So interesting to keep an eye on that. They do have a debutant at the back as well. John Donald hasn't featured at all in La Liga, not even as...
Tak ngelik dok. Dok you.
Welcome to PUBG Mobile.
Dia kan ambil anjing. Betul.
Team match, let's go.
Point for the red team! Cover me! Enemy down! Nice shot! Reloading! Killing spree for the blue team! The blue team is unstoppable!
Yang I luar tak peduli.
Target down! Cover me! Marked a location. Reloading! Cover me! Enemy down! Reloading! The blue team is in the lead. Target down! Killing spree for the blue team! Cover me! Reloading! No mercy! Cover me! Target down! Marked a location.
Great! You're about to win!
The red team doesn't have a lot of time left. Enemy down! Half of the match is over, and the blue team is in the lead.
Blue team victory!
있고요. 네, 그러면 저희 또 이제 제거란도 모바일 구독
होइन ढुङ्गामा यस्तो एनिमी है
Seriously?
थ्याङ्क यू
Good.
जानुभएको हामी यता
नेट त बिजोकै छ
मेरो नेट एकदम बिजो
आज रिटर्न भयो त रिटर्न
किन
YouTube मा लाइभ कति भ्यू छ 1 मिलियन ये एनिमी यता
तुझे माँ है यहाँ बल्लू क्या है
के 1 मिलियन
यता अगाडि
कता मार कर वहाँ
अगाडि ढुङ्गातिर यता
Enemy spotted. For real this time.
फिनिश भयो
एउटा मर्यो एउटा नक्थ्यो अगाडि एनिमी चाहिँ छ नै अरु छ नै त्यहाँ
अरे
दुईजना हामी भन्दा
wait.
हजुर बुझिले काम गर्छ
कहाँबाट हान्नु त मलाई बिच
मैले पनि अलि बुझिबाट डर हान्नु रहेछ
बुझि त धोका दिन्न के बुझिले दुईटा नक गरे नि एउटा स्प्रेमा
उसले त मार
मैले ड्यामेज चाहिँ गराउँदै थिएँ ड्यामेज दुईटैले खाएको थिएन हिल गर्न पाएन
तुला फिनिश हान्थ्यो त्यहाँ रिभाइभ गर्दै नि यहाँ ओ 9 गेम थ्याङ्क यू
नम्बर नलिएर यस म्याच इसका बोकेर हिँड्ने किन हो र त्यस्तो गर्दा
मसँग गनै छैन अनि स्क्यारर
Fall back to safe zone. Enemies ahead!
पता हो
उतर डाँडामा यता यता हो त्यो अगाडि अगाडि यतापट्टि
यता
यता हो त्यो अगाडि ठ्याक्कै हो त्यही अगाडि डाँडामा खुल्लामा नहो
अच्छा एनिमी छ
Enemies ahead!
त्यो त बटाडा एकचोटि दिनुपर्छ है त्यस्तो नले देख्नु उता माथि कपले
रिवाइभ दिन छिटो छिटो एउटा नक भयो क्या तिनीहरू पनि
ओ रिवाइभ दिन जाऊ के
एउटा नक भयो
नगो
छिटो छिटो
आउनु पुसान्दैन
एउटा नक भयो त्यसलाई रिवाइभ
Marked a location.
त्यो माथि नजाउनु फेरि हान्छ अब सर्ट
हान्छ के त्यहाँ
साइडबाट भाग आवाज रिटर्न भइरहेको आयो पछाडिबाट
Marked a location.
हेर न डाँडा गएर हेर क्या हो त्यहाँ हजुर
लास्ट आएछ नि तिनीहरू यार
This snack जिंदाबाद like to come guys like give some like give some like यही मिठो